Someone who has been central to the story that we've tried to bring to our viewers and the story that was brought to this grand jury is Michael Cohen. He joins us by phone. Michael, your first reaction?
My first reaction is I wish that people would have taken a few moments and not jumped the gun the way that we've been watching the media, many of the talking heads, worrying about what's happening in a month from now and tomorrow. I think we all need to just, as I had put out in my statement, today's indictment is not the end of the chapter, right? It's just rather the beginning. And now that the charges have been filed, it's better for the case to let the indictment speak for itself. But there are two things that I want to say. One is that accountability matters, something, Nicole, you and I have talked about on virtually every appearance that I've been on your show, and that I stand by my testimony and the evidence that I provided to the District Attorney of New York. So Alvin Bragg, first and foremost, should receive at least some acknowledgement for doing the great job that they have done. But more important than even that, it's extremely important that we let the process work out and that people do still understand that there is a presumption of innocence in this country. And while the indictment is significant in the fact that it's the first time ever that a United States president, former or past, has been indicted, there is still the presumption of innocence in this country.
Michael, I understand you're not going to tell us, but do you know what Trump has been charged with?
You're right. I won't discuss it even if I did know. Because, again,
you don't have to tell me, but do you know?
We do have to allow the indictment to speak for itself. I'm certain that those pages will be released in short order. You know that the former guy can't help himself, so I'm pretty sure that it'll end up on his Untruth Social somewhere, and then we'll have something much more. We'll have more to talk about. How's that?
Let me ask you this. One of the things that Andrew Weissmann and I have been talking about since this news broke this hour is that the time period of conduct under scrutiny by Alvin Bragg's office goes beyond the conducts and the payments to Karen McDougal and Stormy Daniels as a candidate. They go to the cover-up, which is what Joyce and Harry and Andrew are all talking about. Can you confirm that that's the case, that that was also a period that you shared?
Nicole. Yeah, Nicole, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you. It's that I really don't. This is an ongoing case by a truly spectacular group of prosecutors and led by Alvin Bragg. I think right now we just take a step back, acknowledge that the first time in United States history that a former president has been held accountable and a formal indictment has been charged. But more importantly than that is that it shows that the rule of law, that justice still exists in this country and that accountability really matters.